Okay. Well, hello, busy professionals, and welcome back to my video series on anticipating the workplace new normal post COVID-19. And we are now moving into episode 4, and we will have 3 short videos in this segment of section 4. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Gretchen, and I'm a change management consultant. And I've been doing this work for nearly 3 decades. Surprises me sometimes. And my clients are primarily Fortune 500 clients, and I help them implement change across big initiatives. And I have to say, being a change management professional, this coronavirus situation certainly has some of the biggest change management challenges for companies big and small, and for companies all over the world. So we are in the midst of what I consider one of the biggest change management initiatives that companies have seen in a while. So what I wanted to do was over the last several weeks, I've been diving deep into what the research firms on workplace analytics, what they find about what's happening and what may be likely, what the new normal may be shaping up to. And I always want to cite my sources. So in every video, I just buzz through them. And I've been consulting Gartner, Gallup, Owl Labs, now American Management Association, and Global Workplace Analytics, because they are some of the leading research firms around what's happening inside companies, and particularly most of these center on US companies. So in section 3, we looked at a couple aspects of productivity and how working remotely impacts productivity. But in this section, section 4, we're going to look at the cost savings of implementing a remote working strategy. And in this video in particular, this will be pretty quick, I want to look at the cost on travel. It's a no-brainer, right? If we don't travel, that saves money. But it's interesting enough that I want to go through the dollars and cents, S-E-N-S-E, right? The dollars and cents of implementing a remote working strategy for your employees on a part-time or full-time basis, as long as their job is compatible with the ability to work remotely. So some quick stats on travel and savings on that. Obviously, this situation with COVID-19 will likely cause us to rethink the need for travel and the need for face-to-face meetings. As the data indicates, a lot of executives and leaders in companies are realizing you actually can keep the business running and have very productive meetings remotely, via video conference, via audio conference. I am always a huge fan on picking video conferencing first, especially during this extended period where we are on stay home, stay healthy orders. So this whole experience of COVID-19 is shifting the mindset of leaders, and it will no doubt reduce travel, just because we have the experience of working well remotely without the travel. So let me get into some of the dollars and cents, and this is CENTS, of what the data shows us about cost savings regarding less travel and implementing a work from home strategy for your company. Okay, stats tell us that the typical typically an employer can save about $11,000 per year per employee, per person who works remotely half the time. That's an $11,000 savings per employee per year if you do implement a work from home strategy. That's pretty interesting. Now, what about cost savings for employees? Do you know those numbers? I loved this one. Okay, according to Global Workplace Analytics, employees can save between $2,500 and $4,000 a year just by working remotely part-time, a few days a week. And most of these expenses come, obviously from reduction savings in gas, bus fee, train fee, parking, and food, buying food at work, etc. Global Workplace Analytics states that employers pay about $400 per day in wages and benefits for their employees. So if someone has to leave work, they have to go pick up a child who is sick at school, or care for an elderly parent, and they then leave work or can't come into work, and they don't have the ability to pick up work from home because they're not set up appropriately, then that is a expense that employers just don't get back. So there are lots of advantages for implementing a work from home strategy for your workers. So this was quick, just wanted to highlight some costs of travel and how a work from home strategy can help with that. And coming up in the next episode, in section 4, we'll look at what the data tells us, how a work from home strategy reduces attrition. So as always, if you have any questions, if you look in the description box below, you'll find out how to contact me. I am more than happy to answer any questions if I'm able. So until next time, stay safe, everybody. I am the Change Whisperer.